I'm hanging out here with my buddies. There's one here. Oh, one there. While I wait for a couple of you to join. But I will talk about a couple of things in the beginning, just about the garden. I will leave my ramble and my venting to the end. So if you are just now tuning in, I'm gonna give you a tour of the entire place, how it looks. It is about to freeze. I think we're getting to our low 15-degree weather here, and I call it South Texas. Some people don't, but Magnolia, Texas, it's not common for it to get that low. So I have to prep the garden. There's only a little bit of things that are that are not frost tolerant, so I have to cover that. But I wanted to show you what it looks like before it freezes. So let's get going. Let's turn the camera around. All right, so here's the tour. It doesn't look any different. I know, and I will explain why. So I had the idea of putting the weed barrier and then gravel, but our first problem was the runoff, and then the other thing is I wasn't too sure about the center area. So let me take you there. So this center area was supposed to be originally for a fountain. So once I decided that I didn't want a fountain here anymore, I stopped everything. So I waited for this type of weather to do our, I guess, the remaining of the work because it was getting too hot. And I'm gonna change. We have the water line there, and I have the electrical for the fountain, but I'm gonna move that over because I think ideally I want to have a sitting area here, probably where we can eat from the garden, hang out. Not sure if I want to do a fire pit, but I really want to enjoy this area, and having a fountain here was gonna probably cause more work trying to keep it clean and together. And so I'm gonna move it. Right now our fountain is there. That was the original spot. Hey Flacca 809, how you doing? It's still an awkward spot, but we're gonna leave that there. But let's walk over. I just wanted to explain how things have changed in my mind, and so I stopped working on the finishing touches. So I'm still gonna put an arbor here, and now instead of the weed barrier, I'm going to put road base, so I really don't have any weeds. So that's the plan. And then I'm gonna put gravel. So this is the entrance. That's still staying the same. In the center I will have a nice sitting area. I like to do yoga, probably do something over there for that. Not sure yet, but it's not gonna be a fountain anymore. Hey girl. So we have most of what I have out here right now is frost tolerant. It's about to get, if you didn't catch the beginning, 15 degrees tomorrow. So I'm over here. I finished putting some tulip bulbs that I had in the gaps, and we did have a really light frost. It's cold the other day. So the African blue basil looks a little wonky there, but I'm leaving it to protect the rest of it. And I'm also going to come and add more mulch around some of the non-frost tolerant plants. Some of these are finally growing. These are mustard greens. Oh no, this is broccoli. Oh look, I hadn't noticed we have broccoli heads. So all of this is broccoli, and I think they're different varieties. It's too much to remember. I have to look at tags. Some of this stuff that I put a few weeks ago. And then on this side, I love the kale. It's coming through, and I'll be able to harvest. These are the mustard greens. In the back, we have some kale. I did put some leeks in between here, but I've never done those before, so I don't know how it's going. Some buttons here in the front. It's funny how this bed and this bed are exactly the same, but they're not. See how much this one's growing? So I don't know what is the difference, but it's huge. So we have to figure it out. The radishes, my daughters helped me plant, and it's been raining for, I don't know, weeks, maybe a month, maybe more than a month. So this is all we have. It looks funny. And yeah, same with the lettuces. The arugula. If you want to plant lettuce, plant arugula. Look at it. It's amazing. And then over here we have some more lettuces. That is the butter crunch is bolting now. I think we plant some more arugula in the middle. See, plant arugula. These beds back there are still not complete, but I am using it for now to store all of our leaves. We have so many oaks, and there's leaves everywhere, which I love. It's kind of like having snow, but with leaves. That's how many leaves we have in the entire property. So a lot of the weekends we spent raking. I will show you my compost. It is full of leaves, but I'm excited because come spring, those should be composted well, and that's added nutrients. Not for free, but a lot of labor work. Totally worth it. And over here, these have taken a while, but I believe these are cauliflower. These are coming through. I had a lot of kale on this end that really just took forever, and then I don't know what's been eating some of these, but we have a few. Those are some cosmos, some Swiss chard, more Swiss chard over here. Oh no, sorry, mustards. These snapdragons I love. The kale over here is much better than the other side. And then these gaps in between, I put a lot of garlic. Now I didn't get a chance to put the garlic that I purchased online because it went bad. We had like 70, 80 degree weather just up to a few weeks ago. So I just bought grocery garlic and I planted them all in the gaps. So hopefully that comes up soon. Some of the items here just didn't make it. There's some onions, and I had added some sweet potatoes just to start getting some roots in the ground. These were just now getting started, and then the frost got them. So nasturtiums there, nasturtiums over here. The onions are doing better here. I totally forgot what this is, but it looks beautiful. And it's funny because I have some on the end, a little bit in the middle, and then some more on the end. So it's just weird how it's growing, but I'll take it. Same thing, it's been so wet here. Look, these are the only tatsoi that is growing. Some purple cabbage in the middle, some more kale on the sides. Let's see, over here, look at my peas. They're doing great. I'm gonna have tons of peas very, very soon. And then soon I'll come back and see in the middle I have a gap. I will plant some more. We don't really get harsh, cold winters, so I should be able to do a second set there. Some of these things are dying out. Some of them are doing great. These petunias. I have a lot of celery here. Now this I have to come back and protect. Cilantro is not doing great. It's been like this stunt growth. The carrots, I have to come back and trim, but I'm gonna wait until after this cold spell. And spinach took a little bit, but look at these mustards. I need to come and harvest them. Probably dinner tonight. Lots of spinach here. There's a lot of things over here that don't look so great, but I didn't want to put a lot of things here because I haven't finished the irrigation on these ground beds. I have to cut the pipe over there. A lot more mustards here, probably cabbage and broccoli, cauliflower, not so sure. I left those peppers there. I don't know why. I should have harvested them. I have a couple that are good to go. This one squash plant just grew a ton. This is the second side of it. It was growing some more roots. And then the rest didn't do so well. I planted some more red cabbage there. This is, I believe, Asian cabbage. I'm not 100% sure. That's just me all the time. Some more over there. Nothing in the middle. Everything's already dying out. This area was really pretty. Like, I still have some cucumbers there. You see, you see all these? Gosh, they're everywhere. I still have some little green cherry tomatoes that didn't get to ripen, so I might pull those out and let those ripen inside. And the beans, I was hoping to harvest beans, dried beans, but it rained so much and they all have mold. And then I did plant some stuff here, but yeah, that's not working. Hi, Olivero. Oh, thank you. I'm trying for sure, but it's been pretty hectic with sunflowers. They were going great, and then now with the cold. So I have a lot of weeds here, but pretty soon, just after the holidays, this is gonna look a lot different. I have a lot of things to do here. Oh, I did want to show you the runoff, because I think it's finally settled. And I was debating if we need a retaining wall, but I think we just now need to refill what gaps we have. And I think we should be fine the way it is. I honestly didn't want to spend the money on a retaining wall, but see these, I hope you can see them. They're just gaps. This is the biggest one here. So I'm just gonna refill those for now and then just leave a slope. Now I wanted to show you, let's come over here to this other area. If you have some questions, let me see. I forget where the questions are. Well, I'll walk over. I didn't want to tell you. My roosters are getting a little bit aggressive, so they're starting to attack me. So I have to walk into the coop with the shovel. Normally they're out free ranging, but since I'm out here and the dogs are over here with me, they are not fully trained to be around the chickens. And we did lose one chicken. It stayed out at night and we didn't realize it, and showed up at the door decapitated. So that was not fun. We don't know if it was our dog, the puppy, but yeah, so we're being very, very careful. Okay, sorry, too far, and I didn't want to lose you guys. Thank you. I know we're super sad. That's the one chicken we have lost, and it was really sad. But look, they're all here. They know I leave them out and roam around, but I have to come and add some more shavings to keep their little house warm. So I read that you shouldn't put a lamp. They're very, very cold hardy. A lamp is dangerous. So hopefully that's all I need. I'm just gonna put a lot of shavings. Oh, and we're getting at least 6 to 7 eggs a day, which is super exciting, especially being the winter. Let me show you all the leaves because we still have a lot. Like, I still have piles of dirt that I need to come back and work on, but the pecan tree lost all its leaves, and I think I'm gonna have to take it down because, like, this is all the pecan tree. All of the pecans are bad, were bad. So I think the tree is sick, and I kind of knew, but it's good to at least go through a whole season and see if we need to keep it or not. But I think it's gonna have to go. Not one pecan was good, but you see how it just doesn't look healthy. I'm not a tree expert, so I need to do some research. So coming January and February, I'm gonna be working on for that. So let me tell you why I haven't been on here long. So I don't know if I mentioned moving. So by the time it was 3 months in, I started to really feel it. And as much as I wanted to come here, because I love coming out here, showing you guys everything. I love posting videos. I just had to really leave time for myself. And I thought that 1 week, 2 weeks without posting, a couple months off, but I'm so excited that I think I got the break that I needed. I will be posting more often. And if you know videos, that's what I'm struggling with, having time. Let's see what else. Let's ask me questions. What was I gonna tell you? Let's see. Any questions? I forgot how to look at the questions. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. There we go. I had to select something. All right. So that's coming. We are going to fence in the area for more animals. So we're gonna get more animals come February. We're gonna get more chicks because we are excited about the chicks. We do want to sell the eggs. The girls are excited to want to sell eggs, and we don't give them any feed that has corn, soy. We really stick with the grubbly. I don't know if you heard of grubblies, but I love their feed, and they're free range most of the time. They're out here. They're starting to pick up my garden every so often, which is okay for now, because I think they will control the bugs. But at some point, if I need to, I will have to probably fence it. Not a big fence, just a small fence for the chickens. But we do have plans, let me show you, to fence that area. And if we walk over there, I'll show you. I swear, the video doesn't look like there's many leaves here, but it is a ton. But all over here, from the barn, the corner of the barn over, all the way around to the chicken coop, is going to be for the animals. So all this area is going to be for them. And that's because I need their poop. We've been digging some holes for electrical out here, trenching for that. That's what my husband does. He's an electrician. I think a lot of the electrical out here was old, so we're redoing it. But we're gonna have, I know I want sheep. So tell me all the bad stuff about sheep. Hi Ronnie, thank you. I have 3.5 acres. We're not using all of it for animals and gardening because we do have the pavilion in the back. So that's income generating, the income generating side. But yeah, all of this area is gonna be for probably sheep. I was thinking goats, but goats, I don't know, I think they'll trash a little bit. They're good animals. I don't know much about them, but I think sheep are better. But I can take their manure and put it directly to the garden. So that's what I want them for. My husband wants a steer to butcher later for our own We have a lot of I have a lot of plans coming up. Let me move because the road is there and it's pretty loud. Oh, let me tell you some of my goals next year. I want to incorporate more of the homestead stuff. So if you follow my Instagram, you already know, but if you don't, follow me there because I post a lot in my stories. I've been trying to do sourdough for a long time, and I'm still not good at it. I'm barely trying to master that, but I do want to make a lot of stuff from scratch, and I want to be able to utilize a lot of the garden stuff because I didn't have a lot of time. We eat out a lot, and I want to cut that. I want to cut it in half at least. One of the things that has been really hard on me is my second daughter, Layla. She plays basketball, and her schedule has been pretty hectic. I get home at 7 and I have about an hour or so to make dinner, do any other things, and it is dark by 5:30. So I can't do anything on the weekends, and then weekends is all the other stuff. So, but the idea is home cooked meals. I do want to make my own cheese. I don't know if at one point we'll have a dairy cow because that's a lot of work. And I do have a full-time job. But that's the idea, to just incorporate a lot of homestead stuff this coming year. And yeah, so stay tuned. I will be posting what we change in the garden. If you have any questions, right now is the time to ask me. Freezer meals. Ronnie, with your hectic schedule, freezer meals would be something. Yes. So I try to do Sundays as meal prepping, but that is also super hard, especially with my little one. She started basketball, and it's like Sunday practices, and I need help. But we'll get there. I love sharing. I love being out here with you guys. Follow me on Instagram. If I don't post a lot here, I do post more reels, and I'm always on the stories there. So I'm excited for the changes for spring. I just planted some tulips. They were not great tulips, but I just planted tulips. I have a lot of plans. So just recap, January, I'm focusing on baking bread from scratch, and we're going to fence the area for more animals. I'm going to finish what I need to get done in the raised beds, and then come February, probably end of January to February, we're going to lay out where we're going to put the fruit trees. So the orchard is finally going to get started. I only have one tree that I had planted, and that is a zapote tree that the previous owners gave us as a housewarming gift. But everything else has not been done because I have a child here. I have a puppy who is pretty terrible right now. She's getting into everything, and so I can't make my area look pretty yet, but we're training her as well. So all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am hoping to do more lives if I can't do regular videos and edit them. So anyways, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Maybe I can squeeze in another video before the new year. If not, Happy New Year's. Hope to see you next time. Bye.